Hey guys, welcome to Brad's Crazy Life. If you hear construction in the background, it's because they're repairing parts of our home here. So never mind that. We'll get into this video. Now, just like all of you, you see Hurricane Florence out there spinning. We were actually hit with a hurricane, and this is my hurricane story from when I worked at the prison. First of all, I've never been through a hurricane before, so that was a completely new experience for me. Two, a lot of people don't understand what happens when a hurricane actually comes. For one, if it's not a big, huge hurricane, category 4, category 5, like knock everything down, level everything down, they're not going to move the inmates. If it is going to be that bad, what they'll do is they'll come in with buses and they'll transfer them, inmates wherever they need to transfer them, and then they'll let you go home or whatnot, or get out of the state, run, whatever. But most of the time, if a hurricane comes in and you actually get and it hits the prison, you're actually you're gonna sleep there, you're gonna eat there. They're actually going to have a place for your family. They usually have a training building or something like that that's going to lose power. Most of the time they have generators going. But the inmates, usually there's a generator that runs the whole facility. So it's not going to lose power. But this time we got hit with a hurricane. First one I've ever done. And the generator actually quit. It almost caused a riot. For one, when I got into work, the generator didn't work. It wasn't my shift to go into work during the hurricane. So the night that it actually came in, I was at home. So I didn't have to worry about protecting my family or none of that stuff because I was at home. Because it was only a category 1. It was Hermine. And so when I come into work the very next day after Hermine already went through. Now, because of that, I came into almost chaos because the inmates have had power for like a day and a half, and then the generators quit about 2 hours prior to me actually coming in. So when I came in, we were trying to do count, and none of the inmates in the T buildings would go back to their cells. For one, it's so hot, and I don't know if people know, but in August and September it is usually the hottest months in a Florida prison. And when they don't have ACs, no AC units in the T buildings whatsoever. There's no ACs at this prison. Only AC you get is the one for the officer station, and it's the hottest part. So you get there, you go to the officer station, and you're just pouring sweat. I mean, it's just ridiculous on how much sweat you're actually pouring. And then you have 240 plus inmates and 3 pods of a T building saying, "Hey, where's the fans at? We had fans in our room an hour ago. Who turned them off? We're not going back to our cells until we get fans." I'm up there dying. I ain't got electricity either. I'm sweating's poured down my face. We have to call in about, 25, 30 guards to come in to get all the inmates to their cells. We finally get all the inmates to their cells. We take the troublemakers to the confinement, and we get the inmates and we lock them down. And then what we have to do is, because now we done locked them down and they haven't been fed yet, now what we have to do is we have to go there and you have to get 240 bag lunches to bring to the prisoners and pass those out, because this is a T building, meaning when you walk in, it's in the shape of a T. You look to the right, to the left, and down in front of you, just like a T. And you have inmates in each one of those pods. You have 86 inmates, up to 86 inmates in each pod. Hermine. That little hurricane, I think, was a category 1. Man, let me tell you, I've been through tornadoes up here in North Alabama, South Tennessee, but hearing the wind blow of a hurricane and seeing the limbs, and I've got pictures of what our yard looked like, and I've got this story that comes out of it, because a lot of people have never worked through a hurricane and went and actually had to go to the prison. And this last hurricane that came through, Irma, they had to go to the prison and sleep there. So this is Brad's Crazy Life. Like, share this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just leave them down below. Over and out.